Have you ever felt like you're putting your heart and soul into a relationship, doing everything you can to show up, give your best, and be present, yet something still feels amiss? Like the energy you're pouring in just isn't being matched. If that resonates with you, know that you're far from alone. Even the strongest and most confident men, those who carry themselves with self-respect and inner strength, can find themselves in situations where their worth isn't fully appreciated. Here's the reality. When someone genuinely values you, it's reflected in their actions. It's seen in the small, consistent gestures that show care, respect, and gratitude. Let me be clear. This isn't about needing constant validation. As a stoic, grounded individual, you already know your self-worth comes from within. But relationships thrive on reciprocity. If a woman's behavior consistently shows a lack of appreciation or recognition of your value, it's essential to take note and make decisions aligned with your principles. In this conversation, we're diving deep into 4 key behaviors that can reveal when a woman doesn't truly value you. These signs might not always be obvious, but they speak volumes. Recognizing them is crucial, not as a way to assign blame, but as a way to uphold your own standards. Remember, valuing yourself means setting boundaries and refusing to settle for less than what you deserve. Together, let's explore these signs and how you can navigate them while staying true to your Stoic principles. So let's dive in. Number 1, she doesn't make time. Welcome to the Stoic Spirit, the place where wisdom from Stoicism meets practical advice to help you lead a life of strength, resilience, and purpose. If you're here for the first time, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell to stay inspired with every update. Let's aim for 1,000 likes on this video. Show your support with a thumbs up. Let's dive in. She doesn't make time. Time is one of life's greatest gifts, and when someone truly values you, they ensure you receive it. We all lead busy lives, juggling countless responsibilities, but the reality is simple. People make time for what they genuinely care about. If a woman repeatedly says she's too busy, unavailable, or sidesteps plans when you try to connect, this isn't just a packed schedule, it's a clear message. Think about this. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and a Stoic philosopher, ruled over an empire while managing immense responsibilities. Yet, amidst the chaos of his duties, he found time for what mattered most to him. He prioritized moments of reflection, relationships, and his core values. If someone with the weight of an empire could make time for what he held dear, surely anyone else can too, if they choose to. When a woman truly values you, she will make space in her life for you. She won't be too busy indefinitely. Her actions will show that you're a priority. On the other hand, if she constantly offers excuses, leaves your invitations unanswered, or avoids making plans altogether, take a step back and evaluate the reality. Ask yourself, are you an important part of her life, or just someone she keeps at arm's length? A woman who values you will make time not out of obligation, but because she genuinely wants to be with you. She'll look forward to your company, to hearing about your day, and to sharing moments together. Time, after all, is the foundation for building a meaningful connection. If she's always too busy or distant, it's a red flag. Your time and energy are valuable. Just as you wouldn't waste money on something that doesn't add value to your life, don't waste your emotional investment on someone who doesn't appreciate your presence. Relationships require nurturing, and when someone truly respects and values you, they'll make the effort to connect. And speaking of effort, Let's talk about its importance in any relationship. Effort isn't just about showing commitment. It's a reflection of respect and acknowledgement. When you go out of your way to show care, to bring joy to her day, and your actions are overlooked or dismissed, it's not just ingratitude, it's a lack of recognition. Warrior, when your efforts are consistently unnoticed or unappreciated, it's a signal that your value isn't being recognized. Relationships thrive on mutual appreciation and shared effort. If the energy isn't being reciprocated, it's time to reflect and redirect your focus. Remember, a Stoic man honors himself by refusing to settle for less than what he truly deserves. Number 2, your efforts go unnoticed. Let's reflect on something important. Studies on relationship dynamics consistently show that appreciation is one of the top qualities people seek in a partner. But appreciation isn't just a casual thank you. It's about truly seeing and valuing the thought, care, and intention behind every effort. If you find yourself giving endlessly, putting in the work, and all you're met with is silence, indifference, or worse, criticism, it's time to pause and reassess the dynamic. Many men fall into a common trap, believing that if they just try harder, do a little more, or give endlessly, she'll finally notice and start to value their efforts. But here's the truth. Giving more won't make someone appreciate you if they didn't recognize your worth from the start. Marcus Tullius Cicero, the great Roman statesman and philosopher, once said, "Gratitude is not only the greatest of virtues, but the parent of all others." When someone can't even show a simple acknowledgement of gratitude for your efforts, it's not just a lack of virtue. It's a reflection of the value, or lack thereof, they place on you. Warrior, your efforts are a reflection of your heart, your integrity, and the values you live by. They are precious and should be cherished. When you offer your energy, time, and care, you're showing commitment, and that should never be taken for granted. A woman who truly values you will notice, appreciate, and reciprocate. She won't just acknowledge your gestures with empty words. Her actions will show her gratitude. True appreciation isn't about grand displays or constant praise. It's about respect. It's the small things, a smile, a thoughtful response, a genuine acknowledgement of the care you've shown. When a woman respects your time, energy, and efforts, it creates a foundation of mutual recognition and connection. If, however, you're met with consistent disregard, if your efforts are swept aside as if they're expected, dismissed, or even criticized, it's a signal you can't ignore. Relationships should never be one-sided. Respect and reciprocity are non-negotiable. So ask yourself, are you receiving the recognition and gratitude you deserve, or are you pouring your energy into someone who's blind to your worth? A Stoic man knows when to walk away. Honor yourself by refusing to settle for less than what you bring to the table. Remember, it's not just about being appreciated, it's about being with someone who values and respects your essence, just as you value and respect theirs. Number 3, emotional investments. Emotional investment is the lifeblood of any meaningful relationship. When a woman values you, she naturally engages with you on a deeper level, sharing her thoughts, listening to yours, and building a bond that feels authentic and fulfilling. But when there's no emotional engagement, when she avoids meaningful conversations, keeps interactions surface level, or shows no curiosity about your dreams, struggles, or ambitions, it's a glaring sign that her heart isn't truly in it. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus often emphasized that the foundation of meaningful relationships lies in mutual understanding and a shared sense of purpose. Emotional investment means she cares about your feelings, not because she has to, but because she genuinely wants to. If every conversation feels transactional, like an interview or a chore, or if she consistently deflects when things get real, that's not emotional unavailability. It's emotional detachment. Many men rationalize this behavior, telling themselves, she's just not expressive, or she needs more time to open up. But the question is, warrior, how long are you willing to wait? Emotional connection forms the foundation of intimacy. If she's constantly unavailable, if her actions reflect a lack of interest, the harsh truth is that she may not see you as someone worth connecting with on a deep level. A woman who is genuinely invested will want to understand what makes you who you are, your strengths, your vulnerabilities, your aspirations, and your fears. She'll be there to comfort you in difficult times, celebrate your victories, and remain curious about your journey. Emotional investment isn't just a nice-to-have. It's a fundamental necessity for a relationship to thrive. Without it, there's no real connection, no genuine bond, just shallow interaction. If she isn't investing emotionally, take that as a signal to pause and reevaluate. You're not here to be someone's pastime or convenience. You are a man of value, purpose, and depth. Your emotional energy is precious, and it deserves to be met with reciprocity and respect. Remember this: a woman who values you will invest emotionally without hesitation. She'll show interest, offer support, and make you feel seen and heard. If she's not doing that, it's not because she's too busy or too reserved, it's because she doesn't value you in the way you deserve. And you, warrior, deserve better. Honor yourself by seeking relationships that match your emotional commitment and your Stoic principles. True connections are built on mutual investment, and without it, there's no foundation to grow something meaningful. Number 4, the respect gap. Respect isn't optional. It's the cornerstone of every meaningful and lasting relationship. A woman who truly values you will demonstrate this through her respect for your opinions, your goals, and your presence in her life. However, when respect is missing, it's not just a small issue. It's a reflection of something much deeper. If she dismisses your views, belittles your ambitions, or subtly undermines your confidence, it's a clear sign she doesn't fully appreciate your worth. Think of Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor who ruled with unmatched power, yet treated everyone, from senators to common citizens, with dignity and honor. His respect for others wasn't about their rank or position, but about recognizing the inherent value of each individual. Similarly, a woman who values you will reflect that respect in her actions. She won't scoff at your dreams or minimize your struggles. Instead, she'll stand by your side, offering support and encouragement, especially when challenges arise. Disrespect often starts subtly, small comments that seem harmless, casual dismissals of your ideas, or an unwillingness to engage with your aspirations. Over time, these seemingly minor actions accumulate, eroding not just your confidence, but the very foundation of the relationship. And let's be clear, respect isn't about never disagreeing. It's about how disagreement is handled. A woman who truly values you will communicate with kindness and understanding, even when your perspectives differ. She'll listen with an open mind, engage thoughtfully, and honor the person you are, regardless of whether she agrees with you. Persistent disrespect, however, is a glaring red flag. Whether it's expressed through words, actions, or attitudes, disrespect isn't harmless. It's corrosive. It slowly destroys trust, undermines emotional intimacy, and ultimately erodes love itself. Warrior, don't ignore these signs. You are worthy of a relationship where respect flows both ways, where your voice is valued, and where your presence is cherished. Accept nothing less. A partnership lacking respect is a partnership unworthy of your time and energy. If you see these behaviors in your relationship, it's time to reflect and realign. Your worth isn't defined by others, but by the integrity and principles you live by. Refuse to settle for anything less than you deserve. Respect yourself enough to walk away from relationships that fail to honor your value. If this resonates with you, share your thoughts in the comments and type "challenge accepted" if you're ready to live life on your terms. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights on embracing your inner strength and living with Stoic wisdom.